Well, we can thank a rather disorganized tropical storm Barry for much of the rain that we've been receiving as it made landfall last night down close by Tampico. It's been pushing a whole lot of moisture and rainfall up our direction, and we'll probably continue to benefit from that as it continues to make its way further inland and towards the mountains of Mexico and pushing more of that tropical moisture our way. That's the fuel to provide us with the rain, and since it's tropical in nature, yeah, that'll include some rather heavy downpours every now and then, but most of these showers have been chugging along pretty fast, so we don't end up with any real flooding situations. Some street ponding, yeah, but no major flooding in the most part. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the tropics, the Hurricane Center says this area they're going to keep an eye on, 20% chance of seeing some development. It's an old frontal boundary that's hanging around, so over the next 7 days, that'll be our next area that we're going to be keeping an eye on, and hopefully we don't have to give it a name before too much longer. Out in the Gulf, we're also watching a lot of Saharan dust continue to get pushed on towards the Gulf Coast, and that includes us here in the valley. And so, yeah, you may notice that with some of the sneezes and the breathing conditions that you may have if you're sensitive to that kind of thing. Meanwhile, Futurecast for the Valley shows those rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms pushing through, and most of them pushing through fairly quickly. And again, there'll be some downpours in association with some of that. And that continues on into the day tomorrow. For today, we're going to stick to the mid to upper 80s for our highs, a good chance of rain. And then tonight we'll continue with slightly lower rain chances, but still possible nonetheless, mid 70s for our lows. Then tomorrow, we'll bring the rain shower chances down to about 50%, 89 for a high, so it'll be a little bit warmer than what we're looking at for the day today, but again, a few more rumbles potentially with all of that as well. Out at the island tomorrow, 87 for a high, moderate rip current risk, and seas will come down a little bit now to about 3 to 4 feet by tomorrow. They're going as high as 5 feet today now. So couple of very wet days, and then a not so wet day on Wednesday as we begin to transition back to some drier conditions towards the end of the week. We're looking for a Friday, 4th of July, and not looking for any rain in association with that holiday, which is a good thing. It will help us enjoy picnics and fireworks and all of that kind of outdoor stuff.